It's Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. Happy holidays, everybody. We're revisiting the Google Nexus 5. After all, you guys have been wanting some new videos on this, and we have had an idea for some time for a new type of segment where we talk about a phone. However, it is just like a snapshot of the reasons why you should buy or shouldn't buy a particular phone. After all, we already have full coverage of the Nexus 5, including not only the 4.4.1 update that came out recently, but also our full review and a couple of comparisons. So all the information that you need out there is pretty much there. We have a lot of very comprehensive coverage. However, sometimes you just need a quick glance as to why you need a particular phone, and that is exactly what we're doing. So just remember, this is a snapshot. I'm just going to be spewing out basically reasons why you should get this phone, and then after that, reasons why you should not. So if you need a more in-depth look at the Nexus 5, well, you can find it in other videos here at the Android Authority channel. You have a really nice feeling body here in the Nexus 5 with a soft touch plastic back, Nexus in landscape that makes it look really nice, and after that it feels nice in the hand. A 5-inch screen with 1080p resolution up front brings great quality to all of your media, whether you're playing it or watching it, and on the inside you have just the powerful beast of the Snapdragon 800 powering what is a flagship device at a very good price. Underneath it all, you have Android KitKat 4.4 version on here that has been updated to improve what was already a somewhat decent camera and made it quite good after that. However, when it comes to the software, you have some new integrations with Google Now, as for example, you're on the home screens and you just say, "Okay, Google." And there you go, you can have your search right away. It also looks a little bit better with some new aesthetics. And on top of all of that is, of course, the price. You have an LTE capable phone here, which is a massive upgrade from the Nexus 4, and thus you have a phone that is fast on the inside, on the mobile networks, and at $349 for the base price, you have one of the best steals of flagship devices in the Android space today. Well, no phone is perfect, and the Nexus 5 is definitely one of them. After all, the battery life is its main detractor here, as the smaller capacity battery inside doesn't allow for a very consistent experience. Now, it will be decent, but it won't be as consistent as other very long-lasting devices out there. After that, the very things that people might like about the minimalistic design inside and out of the Nexus 5 might also be its undoing. The body is pretty understated and minimalistic, and thus, if you want to stand out because of the way your phone looks, you're probably not going to get that here. After that, the sound experience is also very underwhelming, as it provides less rich audio than other ones out there, and it's also not quite as loud as we would like it to be. And the camera, after being updated from 4.4.1, has gotten a little bit of an improvement, but it is still far from the best. And finally, when it comes to stock Android, quite simply, it is just not for everyone. Stock Android provides a lot of great functionality, but if you prefer the far and beyond features of other phones like the Galaxy S4, then you won't be able to get those here, obviously, because stock Android is about as simplistic as it can get. And so there you have it for this quick snapshot, the top reasons to buy or not to buy the Nexus 5. We just wanted to give you a quick snapshot of this. It's a segment we wanted to do for a little while so that you can get the gist of a phone after we've done the rest of our coverage. Of course, if you want a more in-depth look at the phone, we always have the full review and full comparisons available for you at the Android Authority channel. If you liked this segment, hit the like button down below, and also sound off in the comments to tell us what we could do a little bit differently here, as it is a new segment. And next week, you just might see me do this for a bunch of other phones. After all, it is the holidays, and if you're looking for a particular phone that you might buy for yourself or for somebody else, we can give you the gist on a bunch of them. So stay tuned to Android Authority for all of the best coverage. Stay here for our reviews, our segments just like this, and even our event coverage, as CES is around the corner. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you have a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you may celebrate, and stay safe this upcoming next couple weeks with all of the festivities. And remember, Android Authority is your source for all things Android.